The early days of The Who, the birth of a rock legend. The early days of The Who, one of the most iconic rock bands in history, were marked by youthful rebellion, raw energy, and an undeniable drive to break the mold of 1960s British rock. Formed in London in 1964, the band originally consisted of Roger Daltrey, vocals, Pete Townshend, guitar, John Entwistle, bass, and Keith Moon, drums. Together, they created a sound that was revolutionary, blending hard-edged rock with elements of pop, R&B, and even jazz. The roots of The Who began with a band called The Detours, which was spearheaded by Roger Daltrey. Pete Townshend and John Entwistle soon joined, adding their unique skills to the group. In 1964, Keith Moon, known for his wild drumming style and eccentric personality, completed the lineup. The band changed its name to The Who, though they briefly performed under the moniker The High Numbers to appeal to the mod subculture of the time. However, they quickly reverted to The Who, a name that captured their rebellious and questioning nature. From the outset, The Who differentiated themselves through their explosive live performances and innovative approach to music. Pete Townshend's aggressive guitar playing, coupled with his famous windmill strumming technique, became a defining feature of the band's sound. Keith Moon's chaotic, yet masterful drumming added an unpredictable edge, while John Entwistle's melodic bass lines provided a solid foundation. Roger Daltrey's powerful vocals brought everything together, embodying the angst and energy of a generation. Their early shows often featured antics that were as memorable as the music itself. One of the band's trademarks was smashing their instruments on stage, a spectacle that symbolized youthful rebellion and defiance. This destructive act first occurred by accident when Townshend broke his guitar during a performance, but it quickly became a signature moment in their live shows. In 1965, The Who released their breakthrough single, I Can't Explain, which showcased their knack for blending catchy melodies with raw energy. This was followed by the anthem My Generation, a song that captured the spirit of disaffected youth and became an enduring classic. The song's iconic line, Hope I Die Before I Get Old, became a rallying cry for a generation grappling with rapid cultural changes. The Who's debut album, My Generation, released in late 1965, further solidified their reputation as a band that wasn't afraid to challenge conventions. Their sound, often described as proto-punk, laid the groundwork for future genres while resonating deeply with the mod subculture. Songs like The Kids Are All Right and Substitute highlighted their ability to combine meaningful lyrics with dynamic instrumentation. Despite their early success, The Who faced their share of struggles, including financial difficulties and tensions within the band. However, their relentless drive to push musical boundaries and their unique chemistry propelled them forward. By the late 1960s, they were not only one of Britain's top rock bands, but also a pioneering force in the evolution of rock music. The Who's early days set the stage for a legendary career that would see them become one of the greatest rock bands of all time. Their influence can still be felt across genres, proving that their music and message remain as powerful as ever. Subscribe to our channel for more stories about legendary bands and the music that shaped generations.